Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the WCS America Premier League. This is Group D. We're getting on into our second game of Axlav Ryung versus Hellokitty. This is going to be on Neo Planet S. I am schamtoo, and with me is axslav. I am subbing in for Axel Toss as he is on vacation off in Texas. He's of course, giving all of our Texas CSL players, WCS players, the boost of encouragement. But let's get on into this game.
That's right, of course. We saw Ryung take down game number 1, but it was kind of back and forth there until that one battle in the middle where Ryung had such a great concave. The bio swept around from the one side and just really took out a couple key colossi there. From there on out, Hellokitty was on the back foot, couldn't hold the fourth base, and being down at base in a situation like that is not ideal. The map number 2 is going to be Neo Planet S.
And Neo Planet S is a fun map. I think we've seen it 3 times now. These series, and this is potentially our last game of the night. This is the ace match here. Sorry, not the ace match. This is match point. As long as Axlav Ryung can win here, this could be it. But Hellokitty, he lost game number 1 against Hart. He possibly could win these games. He could.
He's come back before against an Axiom Terran. Now up against Ryung though, and today Ryung is 3-0 against him.
Yeah.
Ryung 2-0'd him in the first match, of course. He was able to beat Hart to make it back to this final match. It's going to be a very, very tough match against Ryung.
You know, for having 2 Terrans in this group, we've not seen a single TVT.
That's right.
There hasn't been a team kill. But anyway, guys, let's get into this match. Speaking of one of our double Terrans in this group, it is Axiom's Ryung on the same team as Axiom Hart. Spawned down here in the bottom left-hand corner, our blue Protoss player. He has been putting on a pretty good show so far. It is Hellokitty. So, a bit's on the line here for Hellokitty.
It is. This is such an interesting kind of mind game because he has so many builds. We've literally seen him pull out like 5 builds in the 5 games we've seen him play so far. Actually, this would be his 7th game right now. And he's only repeated the build like once. And that was the same one he pulled on Daybreak against Hart and that last match against Ryung. So here he is. This could potentially be his last map. If he loses this, he's out down to the Challenger League. And Ryung advances. What build does he use?
I mean, he had a lot of success with the robotics facility proxy using Immortals and the War Prism.
That is true.
It's possible we could see that. I mean, just, knowing how well it worked last time. But the problem is he's going against Ryung. Ryung has been shutting down most of the work that Hellokitty's been trying to do rather easily. And been turning it into pretty good victories for Ryung, taking those small little advantages here and there and then turning them into major victories.
That's right. Ryung has really shown some great Terran versus Protoss so far today, especially defensively. And it looks like Hellokitty, only 2 on each gas. Could be that signifies intent to build an expansion.
And he's not hiding his second pylon either. It's going just straight on into the main base, not doing anything funky with it. And now moving his probe out to go scout. Here comes that scouting SCV. Going to be a little bit... Oh, actually, probe's going to run right on, head on into it.
Nobody takes a bite out of the other worker. Both just pass. Probe says, wait a minute. Turns around, gives a little bit of a chase.
You're not supposed to be here.
Yeah.
He's the mall security. Tries to chase you out. Doesn't really actually do anything.
Ah. Look at what we got here. A 3rd pylon over here. Now he's up to 3 on each gas, and actually, he has some different intentions this game.
Oh man, he's going for the same location as he did before.
2 Reapers. This first Reaper side has a Marine.
And here comes that Reaper once again, only going along the South Pass, not going to be going through the gold base.
Of course, checking for proxy locations.
Oh no, he's going straight for it. He's going to see it. He sees the proxy pylon right before the probe was posturing itself to get into putting down something else. But now, what does he do with it?
He builds a Nexus. Oh no, he builds a Stargate in his main. He said, you know what? I wanted to go Oracles. Where we're gonna... he needs to deny that Reaper from getting into his natural. If it sees there's no Nexus, he's gonna know that the plan wasn't abandoned. Oh no, so bad for Hellokitty. Reaper A great job scouting there, and it actually gets away, stays alive as well.
Stalker desperately trying to catch it, but Stalker, you're too slow. You need to go to the gym more often. I know the Reaper's cheating with its speed packs, but you need to start running faster. Now you're going to start taking out that pylon, taking a couple chips off on it.
Oh, the SCV can, if it sees the Nexus, he'll know that it's not nulled in. It's a tech harass opening. Oh, this is so unfortunate for Hellokitty. Ryung scouting, just like in their first series, is just absolutely perfect.
Oracle now coming out here from Hellokitty. Can he do more work than he did last time? The Reaper jumps in, jumps back out. Doesn't see the Stargate.
Wants to keep that Reaper alive. Doesn't want to risk losing it quite yet. Knows that it might not even see anything. It might die before it got to the important spot of the base.
And here comes that Oracle now. Can he do more with this Oracle than he did last game? That's the question. Widow Mines are now starting to come out here for Ryung as well. Those Widow Mines incredibly scary. Take out those Oracles in one hit. Salvages the bunker too.
That's right. He knows it's a harassment-based opening, so he does not worry about the frontal attack. He's worried about defending the harass. He doesn't know what type of harass, though. I imagine he's actually probably saving scan. No, he's not saving scans. But imagine they thought it's still the possibility of being
Oh, the Oracle passes right next to the Marines. The Marines get into a good position to take it out, but unfortunately the Oracle just a little bit too quick. Now going to go straight on into the main base.
It's open.
It's going to do a little bit of damage. It's going to take out one mule.
Oh, just one mule.
Just one
no,
mule.
Oracle gets another speed, but the acceleration not super fast.
Takes
Reaper gets
so
a second
damage.
scout.
Next patch, though. Next patch, that'll do way better.
Next patch, I would have lived. Yeah, let's go, Stalker, one-on-one. Oh, wait, that's not going to work. Let me run away.
4 health gets away with, that Reaper gets away with 4 health.
Reaper's a boss. He's done so much scouting throughout this game, and he's still alive.
Unfortunately, there's no achievement unlocked for that one. There's no map.
Amount of enemy tech buildings spotted by a single unit. They keep kill counts, right? They should keep.
Yeah, but the kill counts get you promotions.
That's true.
So maybe the Reaper should focus on that. You can't get ahead doing charity work. You have to do what gets you promoted.
Yeah.
Here comes that medevac. It's got 2 Widow Mines in it. Gonna drop one at the natural. Gonna drop both of them at the natural. Oh, doesn't even put them down, just delays mining time. Scares Hellokitty from being able to mine there. They're gonna run back in.
Reaper's taking advice. Says, all right, I'm gonna get a kill. Come here, Pylon. I can take you on. Oh, no.
Oh, but
no.
a Stalker comes in.
Run.
Oh, very well played there.
Oh, another attempted drop deflected by Stalkers.
Warp Prism now heading out across the map.
So Hellokitty's. Yeah, is it going to be the DT warp in? Is Ryung going to be ready for this?
Now Ryung's got 2 scans that are going to be ready in the next couple of seconds, and a third
what if he uses mules?
finishing up here.
If he uses mules, is he going to drop mules?
Oh,
drop mules.
Couple of seconds into having 50. If he drops those mules, it's going to be awful. He's saving it. He's saving it.
Yeah, I think he knows there's a possibility of this follow. Oh, fact, actually, I think he just saw the Dark Shrine, did he? Yeah, I think his medevac flew over a Dark Shrine. When it was trying to do the Widow Mine drop. Oh, the probes are stacked! Is it gonna, they barely got out of range. And just, I think only 1 or 2 probes die. And he's seen the Dark Shrine. He has a missile turret building in the front of his base. The main is still vulnerable, but he does have some scans.
And a lot of Marines there already.
One scan
gonna go straight
down.
for that tank.
Might use a tank.
He could run the Dark Templar outside of the scan, but instead tries to go for that tank. Sees the missile turret, now knows that that's not going to work out so well. Drops
another coming in here. Oh, the missile turret's gonna go down. He can run him out of scans.
Cancels the missile turret.
One more scan goes down.
Oh, now he can actually run the other one back in there.
Oh, why'd he run into natural? Be careful, DT. Oh no, the Marines stopped the Warp Prism getting into the main. He wants to get the DT in there. He's going for it. He's gonna sack the Warp Prism to get it in there.
Oh, but another scan goes down as the third orbital command center does come up in time.
That, that was a intelligent gamble, I think, though, sending the Warp Prism back in. He knew it would die, but he was thinking, okay, if he has no scans left, I can get a lot of damage done. Of course, there was a missile turret finishing up as well. So maybe it wasn't going to work in any case, but.
And with 3 orbital command centers up, it's very difficult to keep those DTs alive.
It is, and he warped the nut DTs is a pretty significant investment. Not able to get too much damage done, so he's not really far behind in supply by much, but what he is very far behind in is tech. He's just got basic gateway units, charge, it doesn't finish, no blink, versus an opponent who...
The same Reaper comes back in there. Can it get out? Oh,
wow.
It does!
This guy, man.
That Reaper, man. He's not a recruit. He's a veteran.
He is. He's a veteran in the true sense of the word.
What a great Reaper. What great play there by Ryung. Now, he's got a Widow Mine over here, probably to try and deny the third base.
Yeah, he moved it away when I think he realized it was spotted.
Yeah, there is an observer sitting right there as well.
Yeah, and I think he started to figure out that, you know, his opponent probably would spot it.
Observers don't have any rank at all.
That's right.
Because they can't kill units. I feel like this is a very one metric heavy type of way for promotions.
It really is. No one loves it. Ooh.
Photon Overcharge just barely finishes as soon as the Reaper comes in there. Very nice probes around there. Catches that Reaper Hellokitty.
It does see the double forge, you know, so that's kind of nice. Knowing, you know, the fact his opponent's investing in upgrades. 4 DTs were warped in.
Gonna be turning them, yes,
Archons,
right on into Archons. Chrono boosting out that upgrade now. And what am I think, yeah, it went off. Didn't actually do any damage.
Probably hit the Archon. Because the Archon
Yeah.
looks like he's definitely taking exactly 1 Widow Mine of damage.
Exactly 1 Widow Mine's worth of damage.
Yeah. It's 160 to a Protoss unit.
Ryung's moving out, putting a nice little missile turret out here to deny scouting from observers. Very, very smart.
Going into vehicle armor and Hellbats.
Oh, and the Marine scouts off the 1 Warp Prism. Another DT comes in here, takes a swipe at the Marine, kills it. 1 hit.
Looks like Hellokitty might be looking, I mean, he is going to be looking to attack, of course. He's not taking a third base, and he's gone up to a lot of different warp gates here.
He's still got that proxy pylon from before. Actually hasn't gone down.
This pylon survived the entire game. SCV's going to scout the third base. If it sees no third, Ryung's going to be really... He backed away his orbital, seeing no third base. But now a probe comes in. He is going to take the third base just a little bit later. But Ryung is in a very defensive posture. There's no way Hellokitty can get through here. Trying to drop. Gets absolutely shut down there.
He has denied the third base there for Ryung, so they're still on equal footing. The only thing is that Ryung can fly that orbital command center right back into the third base position as soon as he feels confident enough that Hellokitty's aggression has been staved off for at least now.
Still no area of effect damage for Hellokitty as these armies scale up. I mean, Archons, they do very small amounts of area effect, but it's not enough. You really need Storm or Colossi to deal with a large Terran army, especially one that's going to be even with you in upgrades. In fact, Ryung might just wait for 2-2 and just try to go for an attack. He's got Hellbats in his army, too.
Yeah, it's going to be very scary for those Hellbats. I don't...
He's building them. Oh, he's just building
now he's starting to build them. He's got 2, and they're actually just kind of hanging out by the factory. Hellbats don't feel like moving as much as their other form.
Leaving... never send his rally point for the factory. That's not really what he wants to do. Normally in StarCraft 2, you want to use your units as much as possible.
Yeah, not using your units actually is pretty bad.
Okay, there you go. See, he's realized that too. He's like, you know, I do want to use these guys. Let's send them out.
Sometimes, you know, you just want to get a couple of units just for the sake of having them units. You know, creating jobs. Ryung is a job creator.
That is right. That is right. Relatively even worker counts. Of course, Terran have a slight economic advantage with the mules. Ryung and Hellokitty neck and neck in supply. Exactly even upgrades. Both players at 2-2. Both players starting one of their level 3 upgrades, but not starting the second one quite yet.
But it looks like Hellokitty's going to go for armor, whereas Ryung's going to go for damage, which is very telltale of both of their racial attributes.
Exactly.
Protoss likes to stay alive longer. Terran just loves to do a lot of damage.
I feel like Ryung has a better composition, though.
I would have to agree.
There's only a single Colossus, doesn't have range quite yet. Ryung, I mean, he doesn't have enough to very many Vikings, but one Colossus isn't going to make a terrible difference, whereas he's got plenty of Ghost EMP, the Archons, tanks in there as well.
Oh man, all those EMPs land, and all of the damage is being done. Time Warp does go down themselves, trying to engage. They are getting completely melted, though. The tank's doing so much damage. Hellokitty has been completely melted here. Man. All of his supply has completely plummeted. There's the second GG. Ryung takes game number 2.
A very advanced Terran composition versus kind of a basic Protoss one. I think he had 4 to 6 Hellbats in here, 3 tanks. That much splash damage weakens the Zealots so much that then, you know, the Marine shots being on equal upgrades, the Marines were able to clear out the rest of them. Then with, I think he had 5 or 6 ghosts. He had
and
so many
EMPs.
Yeah.
Just completely blanketed that army.
Archons were such a big part of it, and when they all got EMP'd and the splash from the tanks.
And you know what blankets do? They put them to sleep. He put that entire army to sleep. No problem. Here we go, seeing those EMPs land on everything. You just see those ghosts completely evaporate.
Good time warp. But,
all of them go. Yeah, very good time warp, but unfortunately it was just a little bit too late. Those ghosts were just too good.
He didn't even need to cut. His army was strong enough, he didn't even need to cut the Protoss army. Time warp, of course, mitigates the cutting, doesn't mitigate the fact that their army is a lot stronger than his.
All right, guys, so that was game number 2. Ryung wins.
That's right. Ryung wins 2-0. So we can take a look at these group standings. And, of course, we can see that EG Suppy went 2-0-2-0, advancing in first place from the group with a 4-0 score.
Wow.
Ryung coming in second at 2-1, edging out 2-0 in Hellokitty in that final match. But Hellokitty proved himself a competitor, taking out Hart in that losers match, and Hart's going to go home kind of sad with a 1-4 map score ratio.
Really weird, because the predictions for, I mean, most people's predictions would have been Ryung and Hart going out as the first 2 places. Suppy coming out of nowhere, doing a really great job today. And, you know, Hart actually being taken down in the bottom rungs of the bottom Ryungs of this group.
Of course, that is your group for tonight. Suppy and Ryung joining the round, joining some other players in the round of 16. Hellokitty and Hart, dropping down to the Challenger League. Tomorrow, we're going to have Group B for you guys. The first match is going to be State versus Scarlet. A lot of people excited to watch Scarlet play.
Yes, Scarlet, very, very strong Zerg of Team Acer. And then after that is going to be Violet versus Oz. So another Team EG are coming out here. And I think that's going to be another great one. So that's going to be a whole bunch of PVZ or ZVZ or PvP tomorrow. So stay tuned. Check it out. It's going to be starting off at 6 p.m. EST. Us two again, because I'm still filling in for Axel Toss.
That's right. Of course, stay tuned, because while we're done with WCS America Premier League for today, Rules of Engagement is coming up in just a minute. Going to analyze some of the games from Thursday's Group A match with Major, Hero. Who else was in that group?
I forget.
Major, Hero, Killer,
and other people.
Yeah, exactly. A lot of great games between Killer, Alive, Major, and Hero. Going to be analyzing Rules of Engagement. Coming up in just a few minutes, so don't go anywhere.